My name is Earl Ignam, and I serve as the Chief Academic Officer for Troy University. My title is a Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, but basically that means I'm responsible for all of our academic programs wherever we deliver it in the U.S. or outside the U.S. Well, I can think of several reasons. One would be that an American degree program is not always an American degree program if you don't bring U.S. faculty members into the program. And 50% of the program that we offer here in the major is brought in by Troy full-time faculty members. A second reason may be about the philosophy of education. The U.S. philosophy of education, higher education, is based on a belief that along with a major, the content, the discipline area, psychology, communication, or business, that the student should also be carefully educated in what we consider or call the general education component. The general education component is really about humanity. It's social sciences, but it's also math, it's science, it's literature, but it's about what makes us people. But the program, that part of the program is also very much focused on developing critical thinking skills and communication skills. Other philosophies of higher education may focus more on rote learning. I talk, you listen, you answer my questions. That doesn't really prepare a person for the world in which you don't see the questions. Sometimes you have to figure out what is the problem I'm trying to solve. So the critical thinking skills and the communication skills that are developed in the general education component, I think are an important element of an American degree program, and certainly are emphasized with Troy. The third reason would be that there's significant value that is obtained by pursuing the American degree program here. The student in Kuala Lumpur or in Malaysia is able to complete what is absolutely the equivalent. We have to demonstrate that it's essentially the same in content to what we deliver in the U.S. So they're getting this program, but they're getting it at a cost that is a lot more affordable to many who are not able to travel to the United States. So I think first, to recap, the fact that there are a significant number of American faculty members who are coming in, PhDs, experts in their field, who are coming here to teach on a regular basis throughout the student's program. Secondly, the system of education focusing on developing critical thinking skills, which is more fitted to the real world. The major, a psychology degree or a business degree, may get you a job offer, may get you a job, but the general education component is what's going to give you the ability to grow in that job. And that third point, I think, would be the value that you are able to derive from getting that program, those features, here at a good price.
Thank you. And
I've been working with Troy University for 30 years, in the College of Business primarily, but also in developing programs such as the one that we have with SEGi, which is a very strong partner. One thing that Troy brings to that kind of a collaborative relationship is the perspective of a public state university in collaboration with a private university. There is a need for us in general to look at higher education as an enterprise, but not as a business. So coming from the tradition of a public state university, 130 years old, I think that brings a perspective that makes this partnership strong, not just about moving people through. The second feature about Troy is while we are offering 3 programs of study here, psychology, communication arts, and business, the business program is on the threshold of being accredited by a program organization called AACSB. If people were to look at what AACSB is, it is a 100-year-old accrediting agency for business programs. Only 3% of business programs in the world in higher education are accredited by AACSB. So the quality of the education is ensured when taking a business degree from the Troy SEGi collaborative effort. I guess a third feature of this collaborative effort in Troy with SEGi is that the students who enroll with SEGi then enroll with Troy while we're here are Troy students. Once they are a Troy student, they can go anywhere that Troy is delivering its programs, which means that they're able to transfer to the U.S., to one of the Troy campuses in Alabama, in the southeast of the U.S., and that allows the student to do it for 2 years, for 3 years, for 1 semester, whatever they might like, and get the opportunity for immersion in another culture, an English language-based culture, which when they come back, although English certainly is important here, English is the working language in ASEAN. So now the student is going to gain that opportunity. Also, if they transfer to Troy and do the last full year, their senior year in Troy, they will be eligible to work in the United States without a work visa for 1 year after completion. It's called optional practical training. I don't know that other programs that are offered provide that opportunity. So it's a public university that builds strength to the collaborative effort. Number 2 is that the quality of the program is ensured through specialized accreditation for our programs. And 3, the opportunity to study in the United States if they wish, and then stay and work in the United States without a work visa for 1 year.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.